Police investigating the fatal shooting of a British family in the French Alps say they're not ruling anything out. Former Iraqi engineer Saad al-Hili was killed together with his wife and mother-in-law. The couple's two daughters survived, with one still seriously ill in hospital, and a French cyclist was also shot dead at the scene. Police say they believe the two girls hold the key to what happened.
When daylight came, the vehicles arrived to take away the bodies of those who died in this brutal attack. But already those leading this investigation are facing criticism for being more concerned about keeping a murder scene intact than in searching for survivors. It wasn't until last night, 8 hours after the shooting, the 4-year-old girl was found alive underneath the bodies of her family. Prosecutors say the girl hadn't been seen because she hadn't moved since 4 in the afternoon, hidden under the bags, the clothing and the bodies of her own family. The quiet alpine resort on the shores of Lake Annecy seems the unlikeliest scene for such a shocking attack. The car, believed to be a British-registered BMW, was found near the village of Chevaline, just to the south. Forensic scientists are now conducting a search of the woodland car park, where at least 15 bullet casings were found, and the winding road into the mountains.
A day after it was discovered, the BMW at the centre of the mysterious shooting was removed from the crime scene, deep in the forests of the French Alps. Police are still looking for the suspect and believe the killer didn't act alone.
It seems humanly difficult that so many shots were fired by only one man. Instinct tells us there must be more than one suspect.
Authorities are waiting for DNA test results to formally announce the identities of the victims, but they're believed to be 3 members of a British family and a local Frenchman. The Daily Mail has published a picture of Saad al-Hili, who is believed to be the man found dead at the wheel of the car. According to the newspaper, the 50-year-old engineer, an Iraqi-born naturalized British citizen, had been known to the British intelligence services for many years and was placed under surveillance following the 2003 Iraqi war.
Saad al-Hili, his wife Iqbal and her mother were all shot in the centre of the forehead. A French cyclist was also gunned down. The Hilis' 7-year-old daughter Zainab was badly beaten and shot in the shoulder. Her 4-year-old sister Zina hid under the bodies of her dead mother and grandmother for 8 hours after the killings. The professional nature of the murders have led detectives in London and France to probe the possibility that the family were gunned down in an execution-style hit. Both daughters are under police guard in separate hospitals amid fears the killer or killers may return to eradicate witnesses. Police believe the French cyclist was in the wrong place at the wrong time. The bodies were discovered close to Lake Annecy in the French Alps by a British cyclist. The family, who live in Surrey, were on holiday at the time.
The French President, François Hollande, says everything will be done to catch the killers. David Cameron says the British government is offering all the help it can.
The consular staff are working very hard and cooperating very closely with the French authorities so that we do everything we can to help those poor children and also help the French police to get to the bottom of what happened in this clearly very tragic and awful case.
Outside the family home, there remains a police presence as officers await formal identification from their colleagues in France. The surrounding area remains secure, but police are yet to go in. There was an assumption here in Claygate that police would be scouring the family home, looking for any clues that could help their colleagues in France with this police investigation. But we understand from Surrey police that they have simply secured the area. Meanwhile, members of this community are asking how such a horrific crime could be associated with such a family. The motive for the attack remains a mystery. Thoughts in this neighbourhood now with 2 little girls who have so cruelly lost their mum and dad. Gamal Fambaleh, Sky News.